Sejarah. Long before anyone could spell the word strategy, there existed a hidden place deep in the Misty Mountains where young warriors were trained not for glory, but for silence. It wasn't a castle, it wasn't a camp, it was a school for killers. Imagine stickmen in medieval armor, sneaking between torches, their shadows sharpening like blades. The motto was simple: fight smart, die quiet. The masters of this school weren't knights or nobles, they were ghosts of wars long forgotten. They taught their students how to think like hunters and vanish like smoke. Every lesson was a near-death experience. Miss a step, and you might never see tomorrow's sunrise. No grades, no certificates, just survival. Those who graduated didn't celebrate. They disappeared into history, becoming myths whispered in taverns. Time passed, the world changed, castles turned into factories, and swords evolved into rifles. Yet the spirit of that school lived on. Stickmen with gears and goggles replaced knights in armor. The battlefield became a chessboard of ideas and machines. Adapt or die became the new rule. Even in the age of steam, these silent warriors worked unseen, turning revolutions not with flags, but with shadows. And then came the age of information. The assassins no longer carried daggers, they carried data. They didn't infiltrate castles, they infiltrated systems. Stickmen and hoodies typed faster than swords could swing. The old mountain school was gone, but its lessons echoed in every keystroke. Control knowledge, control power. History didn't end, it just upgraded its weapons. Still, one thing never changed: the training. Whether holding a sword or a smartphone, every killer student faced the same truth. Emotions are weaknesses, loyalty is temporary, and silence is survival. They were taught to erase themselves from the story, so others could never trace their existence. There existed a hidden place
you won't find
deep
their
in
names
the
in
Misty
books.
Mountains,
You'll just
where
find
young warriors were
results.
trained not for
The
glory,
army,
but for
many
silence.
of these stickmen
It
never
wasn't a
saw
castle,
themselves as
it wasn't
villains.
a camp.
They thought
It
they were
was a
balancing the
school,
world,
a school
removing one
for
danger
killers.
to prevent a bigger
Imagine
one.
stickmen in medieval
Heroes
armor,
or monsters
sneaking between
depends
torches,
on who's telling
their
the
shadows
story.
sharpening
But
like
in the
blades.
shadows of history,
The motto was
morality
simple:
has always
fight
been
smart,
flexible.
die quiet.
In their eyes, killing
the masters
wasn't
of this
evil.
school weren't
It was a
knights or
form of
nobles.
order.
They were ghosts of
As the
wars
centuries
long
passed,
forgotten.
the
They
school's
taught their
techniques
students how to
evolved
think
into
like
entire
hunters
industries.
and vanish like smoke.
Espionage,
Every
special
lesson
ops,
was a
private
near-death
militaries,
experience.
different names,
Miss a step,
same
and you
rules.
might never see
Every
tomorrow's
modern
sunrise.
mercenary still
No
follows
grades,
those
no
ancient
certificates,
stickman codes.
just survival.
Precision,
Those who
patience,
graduated didn't
disappearance.
celebrate.
The
They
world just
disappeared
gave it
into
better
history,
funding and
becoming
fancier
myths
logos.
whispered in
The old
taverns.
monks of death would have been
Time
proud,
passed,
or
the
maybe
world changed,
horrified.
castles turned
And
into
now,
factories,
in the age
and
of
swords
AI,
evolved
the last student
into
is
rifles.
no longer human.
Yet
The
spirit
perfect
of that
assassin
school
doesn't
lived
need
on.
food, sleep,
Stickmen
or
with
fear.
gears and goggles
It's a stickman made of
replaced
code,
knights in armor.
trained by
The
algorithms,
battlefield became
not
a chessboard of
masters.
ideas
The
and
school for
machines.
killers has
Adapt
become a
or
server
die
farm.
became
The
the
weapons,
new rule.
data,
Even in
drones,
the age
and
of steam,
deepfakes,
these
the lesson
silent
remains:
warriors worked
eliminate
unseen,
noise, leave
turning
no
revolutions
trace.
not with
But
flags,
here is the twist:
but with shadows.
maybe this story isn't
And
just
then came the
history.
age of
Maybe
information.
it's prophecy.
The assassins no
Maybe
longer
the next
carried
killer
daggers,
being trained
they carried
is watching
data.
this
They
video
didn't infiltrate
right now,
castles, they
learning in
infiltrated
silence,
systems.
adapting,
Stickmen and
evolving,
hoodies typed faster
just like
than
those who
swords
came
could
before.
swing.
Because
The old
history
mountain
doesn't
school
die,
was gone,
it
but its
hides,
lessons echoed
waiting
in
for
every
the next
keystroke.
stickman to pick up their
Control
blade.
knowledge,
So
control
remember,
power.
every
History didn't
empire
end,
that ever
it just
existed
upgraded its
had someone
weapons.
working in the shadows
Still,
to build
one thing
or
never changed:
destroy it.
the training.
Maybe the real
Whether
school
holding
of
a
killers
sword or a
never ended.
smartphone,
It
every
just
killer
moved
student
online.
faced the same truth.
Welcome to
Destroy it.
class, student. Maybe the real school of killers
lesson
never
begins.
ended. It just moved